Recording started.
Hi, I'm Paul from Ginger Cat Coffee, and we're here at Salt and Tar, serving up delicious coffee of our own, which is Brazil, Guatemalan and Indonesian. We're a pop-up coffee vendor. We do all sorts of festivals, and we're here currently at Salt and Tar, serving up our own blend of coffee. We got involved with Salt and Tar December last year, and we're really excited to be here. We are members of NCAS, and we actually seen it advertised for Salt and Tar on there, which we applied for, and they got in touch with us. Once we come down, checked it out, and kind of did our first one here. Really excited about what's going on, especially in the local community here, who we've met quite a few of in the local area over the last few events. They've been coming regularly for our coffee. Some have even bought our coffee in bags for their homes. So yeah, really loving being here. As well as our coffee, we're also here serving some lovely brownies, which we don't make ourselves. We work with another independent company called Treat Satisfaction. It's one of the things we like to do, is just to work with other independents. A lot of people ask us how I got into the coffee. Well, I mean, basically I've got ADHD diagnosed a few years ago, and yeah, the coffee just is really good for my mental health. The routine of making the coffee and making a good coffee and seeing the smile on people's faces is what we like. And my dream would be to get to the point where we can train neurodiverse individuals with barista skills and get more good coffee and more skilled baristas out there.
Hi, my name's Jake. I'm the story keeper from a wonderful bookshop called Kingsley & Co. over that way, but we're closed at the moment. We're in Regeneration as part of the Strand Regenerates. We too are moving. We are a children's bookshop explorers and emporium. We do literacy outreach, so I personally go into schools, sometimes dressed as a Viking, sometimes doing shadow puppetry. And inside the shop we have a fantastic shop manager, Liz and Alicia, who will help you pick out a book. We also have food and drinks and coffee, and the whole point of Kingsley & Co, the bookshop and cafe, is about putting books in kids' hands, doing literacy experience, and that's why I'm dressed up as a medieval, not a medieval, a steampunk explorer. Sometimes I am dressed up medieval-like, but right now, a steampunk character explorer, time traveller, with all sorts of things in my pockets. And the reason why is this is all about having fun and doing fun things. For example, I really hope this comes across well on the microphone. And I dropped everything. There we go. And that's what I do. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Laura from the Crafty Scouse Birds, and we're here at Salt and Tar this weekend. We've got our glitter bar with us and all our crafty little goodies. So we hope to see you soon. We've got one more day and that is it. So come down, brave the weather, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, my name is Konstantin Manzu from CNC Cakes. We are established in Bootle on Stanley Road. We're only about 2 minutes away from Salt and Tar. We are the first time here. Hopefully it's going to be a long period of time of friendship between CNC Cakes and Salt and Tar. The idea of this collaboration came after one of our customers, probably one of the best customers, came over to our shop and introduced to Salt and Tar, which is probably the best idea for the town in general, not only for Bootle. So whoever wants to pop in for a cake or macaroons, and hopefully in the future we're gonna have many other desserts, just pop in here. And any other stores, we got drinks, we got coffees, we got food, got everything you want. Spectacle all over there. Everything you want, it's all in one place. Salt and Tar in Bootle is the place to be. The idea of this small company, it's a family business, came after my missus, which is the main baker for this. Came up with the idea to have a bakery outside the house in town, and we choose Bootle to be the place for it. It's a small family business. We try to do our best, and after most of our customers, we do the best cakes in town. It's not after me, it's after my customers and our customers. And we try to come up every time with new flavors, new designs, that hopefully will be on the taste for everyone.
Hi, so I'm Claire Morgans and I'm the CEO of Y Kids, which is a children's charity based in Bootle, and it's our 20th birthday this year, so been in Bootle 20 years. We work with children, young people, families and the wider community, and we're here about making change and helping young people particularly to feel that they can achieve and that they can reach their life's ambitions and dreams. So anything that benefits our community is what we're about. A couple of months ago, we were nominated as a charity to be supported by the Comedy Weekender at Salt and Tar, and our name went out in all the posters, and I thought, oh, that's lovely. And then the team, so Bren, who was doing the teaching, needed somewhere for everyone to meet. And I said, well, you're supporting us, so why don't you come and meet at Y Kids? Because our kids groups on a Monday night are actually in a different venue. So they came along and I was there to make the tea and open up, but I got roped in. So I got roped in to do the comedy course as well. I've never done stand-up before, and it was a little bit daunting to think about it. And I was incredibly busy as well, so trying to fit it all in. But I think we're all in the same boat with that. I have done quite a lot of public speaking, but it's usually very serious. And I have done a few turns. I used to do drama when I was younger and silly songs and things like that. So I'd say my humour's a little bit more Victoria Wood. Being part of the process, I was really worried. I didn't tell many people because I thought, if I absolutely bomb, you know, and what if there's, you know, really important people there who make decisions about Y Kids and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to completely destroy my reputation. So it was a little bit daunting, but the guys were great and they really encouraged me, and yeah, I think it was a really good team. So I enjoyed it on the night, it was good. One of the things I've learned is whenever you're doing something, do what you know. And so my performance was described as mumsy, but then I'm a mum, and that's me, that's who I am. And a lot of the stuff that I actually talked about was real, was things that actually happened to me or I saw happening. And of course in comedy you slightly exaggerate, but it was all based in reality.
Can't love yourself, no one else can. Thank you very much. Some news, everyone! Right, guys. Thanks for supporting tonight. We've got one act left, headlining his first ever show. Come on, everyone, put your hands together. Let's get some energy in the room. Our last act tonight works as an IT trainer. He's from Crosby. Popular. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful Adam Shaw!
And it's our 20th birthday this year, so been in Bootle 20 years. We work with children, young people, families and the wider community, and we're here about making change and helping young people particularly to feel that they can achieve and that they can reach their life's ambitions and dreams. So anything that benefits our community is what we're about.
Hi, my name's Jake. I'm the story keeper from a wonderful bookshop called Kingsley & Co. over that way, but we're closed at the moment. We're in Regeneration as part of the Strand Regenerates. We too are moving. We are a children's bookshop explorers and emporium. We do literacy outreach, so I personally go into schools, sometimes dressed as a Viking, sometimes doing shadow puppetry. And inside the shop we have a fantastic shop manager, Liz and Alicia, who will help you pick out a book. We also have food and drinks and coffee, and the whole point of Kingsley & Co, the bookshop and cafe, is about putting books in kids' hands, doing literacy experience, and that's why I'm dressed up as a medieval, not a medieval, a steampunk explorer. Sometimes I am dressed up medieval-like, but right now, a steampunk character explorer, time traveller, with all sorts of things in my pockets, and the reason why is this is all about having fun and doing fun things. For example, I really hope this comes across well on the microphone. And I dropped everything. There we go. And that's what I do. Thank you very much.
So we're at Kingsley & Co, waiting for Mark Robinson to arrive after his charity fundraising bike ride from Balham to Bootle, and you can see preparations are taking place now. You can see Claire over in the corner. Mark Robinson, co-founder of Elandi and chair of the High Street Task Force, is taking on the incredible challenge of cycling solo over 239 miles from Backstory Books in Balham, so that's the other bookstore in connection to this, Backstory Books in Balham, to Kingsley & Co in Bootle, which is where we are now. He aims to raise vital funds for the refurbishment and reopening of this magical children's bookshop, promoting literacy and raising aspirations for children and young people in Bootle. So this is the journey, this is the man. Well done. He should be arriving around about 2 o'clock today. It's June the 10th. So from Balham all the way up to Bootle. And the shop is currently undergoing refurbishment. So children's bookshop and explorers emporium, which is why we see Jake the story keeper. I'm just going to step inside a moment and just have a little look at some of the renovations that are ongoing. Hello. Obviously just waiting now for the arrival of Mark, but before, when I came in, these were all doing lots of work. Incorrect. And we've got some information, some leaflets, white kids.
I've never been so happy to see the Triad in my life. The Guinness. I'm not sure.
I am Stuart Barnes, I'm Assistant Director Economic Growth and Housing at Sefton Council, and I'm here today to see Mark come from Balham to Bootle and to celebrate the huge efforts that he's put in to raise money for charity in terms of white kids, and to be able to put something back into the overall project. I'm the lead officer for the Strand repurposing and redevelopment. My services include planning, tourism and events, regeneration, housing, business support and investment, employment and skills. So across all of those areas we've got occupation of parts of the Strand, we've got responsibility for parts of the Strand and the regeneration project. And we are involved in so many different ways of everything that's going on in Bootle, but in the Strand project in particular. So it seems almost fitting to be here. I just wish I was fit enough to be able to ride at least part of the way with Mark on his journey, but no chance.
I think my legs could do another day.
So we're going to have lots of spaces. So we've got 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my ears.
That was rubbish, that one.
Anyway, thank you for the lovely reception. It was very special because I was feeling quite tired by the time I got here.
Fabulous, thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, thank you for all the work you do. I mean, the reason I did this is because you guys do amazing work here.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us.
Oh.
You've been finding them all night.
Oh.
So how is it cycling from Balham to Bootle?
It's been harder than I thought it was going to be honest. I didn't really think about it too much, but I came up and saw Claire about a month ago and wanted to try and get Kingsley open as quickly as possible by raising some money. So I just came up with this crazy idea and just thought, well, what can I do just by myself? And this was my plan. I've been cycling for about 18 months, so I'm not an expert cyclist, but I've done enough to know that I could just do it. But you know, sometimes you just got to get on with it and help the way you can. I, could have organised something bigger with other people, but that would have taken forever, and they needed the money really quickly.
Do you want to tell us about the connection to the other bookstore down in Balham? And is it similar to this one?
Yeah. That's been one of the brilliant things, has been connecting Backstory Books in Balham with Kingsley, because it's a community bookshop that was crowdfunded by people who really felt it important to have a bookshop in the middle of their community. It's not quite as magical a place as this, but it does serve wine, which helps. Well, there's going to be a ton of kids with a long, boring summer holiday, so having a fantastic place that I know this is going to be open for them, I think is really important. Cool. Nice one.
Thank you. I'm happy with that now, so I'll
perfect. Thanks for your help, mate.
Goodbye. Let me get a photograph. Yeah, just frame it up nice. Yeah, this one's quite lit up. One of these is quite lit up. Yeah, that one's lighter. And because this is a lovely little room, this as well. I hope you can get your photograph here as well, can't you? I haven't got my framing good at all there. I'm going to crop this. He's all well, he's got the shot with me anyway. Thank you,
A lot of the face-to-face contact that we've had, particularly in relation to the events that we've been putting on, have been wholly positive. Been very much about do it again, do it bigger, do more. And that's what we're trying to do. And the Salt and Tower and the events is about trying to bring people into the centre, but also to put something on for people who live in and around Bootle, to make it a real community asset. And that drives footfall, which helps businesses, which helps the Strand look busier, which hopefully will encourage more and more investment, not just from the council or through government funding, but also the private sector as well. And then we've got some incredibly strong community groups and charities and community interest companies that are based in and around Bootle and within the Strand. So I'm hopeful that what we're doing supports what they're doing as well. You've already seen that there's been a number that have relocated around the Strand as we've had to create a cleared area so that we can start the demolition soon. So it's been a real challenge, and in all of that you always get some negativity because it's difficult sometimes trying to deliver change, but I think we've got a real ambition for the centre, and we know what our end goal is, so hopefully we'll carry on and keep on delivering and keep on securing more funding and more excitement from the community. I think my favourite part is the fact that we've managed to create a better access to the canal corridor. Where Salton Tar is, it wasn't accessible, but there's 150 metres or so frontage to the canal there that hopefully as part of the regeneration plans we'll open that up so that it's a big part of community access to water, access to pedestrian and cycle routes through Bootle into the city centre and then out eastwards. So I think currently that's my favourite bit.
Hi, I'm Rachel from Pens and Needles Limited. I'm at Salton Tar today in Bootle and I make personalised children's clothing. So I make personalised children's clothing from ages from newborn, not to 3 months, up to 4 to 5 years. My little business came about because I'm currently on maternity leave and I've got a little boy and I wanted to make a jumper for him with his name on. We then went to a playgroup and his little friends wanted them with their names on too, and the business just grew from there. My favourite thing about the business is I get to, number one, see loads of cute kids in clothes that I've made, and I also get to interact with lots of mums and dads. We're all in a similar situation to me, so we're all navigating this parenthood journey together. One thing people will say to you that I've ordered from you before is they've loved the customer service, and that is because they take the time to get to know people and make sure their orders are perfect. I currently take orders online, but I tend to come to a few markets across Liverpool, so I'm really happy to be here at Salton Tar today because I've never been here before and I think it's a fantastic venue, so thank you to Bluebell Stores for inviting me. If you've not been to Salton Tar before, I really recommend you come down. It's a great venue with something for all the family. You can find me on social media. Facebook page is Pens and Needles Ltd and the Instagram page is Pens and Needles Ltd.
Hiya, I'm Kaylee and I'm here today at Salton Tar with our Tropic. Tropic's an all-vegan, cruelty-free and certified organic skincare company, and we're here today to show all the amazing features. So I started with Tropic a couple of months ago, and the reason I started is because I was looking for a vegan and cruelty-free skincare company that actually worked. So everything that Tropic does is independently clinically tested so that they know what they're giving you is top quality and it does what it says on the label. Susie, the founder of Tropic, she brought over Eastern medicines, Eastern rituals via Australia to start the company. She started in Greenwich Market using our body scrub. She then went on to The Apprentice in 2011 and she was at the time the youngest apprentice contestant. And then from there, she just built this amazing female-led business, and it is what it is today. She got an investment from Lord Sugar, even though she didn't win. And then last year, she was able to buy his investment out. That's how well the skincare company is doing. So my favourite thing about Tropic is being able to come out into the community and let people actually feel and touch the products. That was Susie's vision because she started on the market stalls and she thinks the best way to sell product is to get it on people's skin and they can see how fabulous it is, and I couldn't agree more. And then my favourite product has to be our award-winning smoothing cleanser. So we use this, take all our makeup off, to reset ourselves in the morning, to reset ourselves before bed, and it's actually award-winning for its sensitive skincare properties, so it's won lots of awards, and I believe one sells every minute. So we'll be here at Salton Tar this weekend, and then we're also most weekends at the Bluebell when they're running in Crosby in the United Reformed Church.
Hi, my name's Melissa. I'm running Sweet Sisters Liverpool. We started last year, me and my sister Jennifer. It was after we lost my dad, his love for sweets. It was like a distraction and everything just sort of fell into place. It took off a lot quicker than expected. This is our first store, so we're just taking every step as it comes and seeing what it's got to offer. And then our end goal is to have our own shop and hopefully, you know, carry on doing well. But today we're at Salton Tar in Bootle. I ended up here through Susie, who runs Bluebells. I've been in touch with her since last year when we started about stalls, and seeing this came up, thought it was a good opportunity. It's local and supporting local businesses. And yeah, it's a lovely vibe, great atmosphere. I've got a proper sweet tooth, so mine's probably me fizzy Astro belt, like the rainbow belt. We do cater for parties, you know, like party packages. So like sweet cones are quite popular for like christenings, communions. We're on all social media, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Sweet Sisters Liverpool or Sweet Sisters 2023. We take orders via social media, phone number or via email, and any enquiries as well. And if we can give any help and you don't even want to order, you just want to inquire, that's fine as well, there's no pressure. We also offer delivery all across Liverpool, small fees dependent on postcode, but all our delivery fees are available to see online, or you can just give us a message with what postcode and we can tell you.
Recording stopped.